The Borders and Los Cedros Apartments are proud sponsors of UTB Radio. The Borders is located at 375 Media Luna Road and Los Cedros at 1025 Waldrose Lane in Brownsville, Texas. For more information, call The Borders at 956-546-1605 or Los Cedros at 956-542-1941. UTB Radio is sponsored in part by T-Mobile.
Hello, I'm Xavier Castañeda with UTB Radio, and I'm here today with Dr. Ala Paroiatnikova,
Great.
who is the Executive Director of Global Engagement at UT Brownsville. She will talk to us today about the International Student Week. Welcome.
Thank you. It's actually International Education Week, and it's really a very exciting event. It's a joint event sponsored by the U.S. Department of State and the U.S. Department of Education to promote international education in the United States. So I think one of the most important things right now is to prepare American students to live in a global world and to prepare them to develop. They need to develop skills to live in this global world. So studying abroad or learning about other cultures is a very, very important element of preparing you for your future careers, because they will depend on also what we call your global skills.
Okay. Can you tell us when International Education Week is that?
Yeah, so it's held every year in November. This year is from November 17th to November 27th. And it provides us with an opportunity to celebrate the benefits of international education and exchange worldwide. And we have been celebrating it. It will be our 5th year when we celebrate it, but actually it started in 2000. And so it's the 14th International Education Week, and we have prepared a lot of activities to help our students to find out about opportunities to study abroad and they're in global education, and the possibilities to meet with our international students and learn from them and be excited about their cultures.
Is there any other activities that are
There are a lot of activities. During this week, we have actually 7 big events. One event started, I think, 10 days ago when we announced a contest capturing cultures, where students have already sent us lots of pictures that they took during not only students, but staff and professors that they took during their trips abroad, capturing the specific of different cultures. They're all on our Facebook, so students can go and like or dislike them, and we will be announcing the first 3 prizes depending on how many likes. So it's actually your choice.
And what is the name under Facebook?
I think it's Capturing the Cultures, and it's on our social media.
Okay.
So go and check it, and we'll announce 3 prizes, and there'll be one special prize for which is called the Judges Pick. And our first event starts on Monday the 17th, when we will be holding an event that is reunion of our study abroad students. When they come and share their pictures, memories, songs, funny stories, videos. And during the last 4 years, around 400 UTB students studied abroad. So it's quite a big number for the university. That's not that big, and we hope we'll get more in the future.
That's the number throughout the last 4 years?
Yes.
Do you know how many are this semester?
This semester we have 2 programs. One program is summer program, and the other is semester exchanges. So last summer we had, I think, 67 students that studied during summer, and we have 13 of our students on study abroad right now in different countries, in Korea, in Spain, in Australia, so all over the world. And the next day we have, on Tuesday, we have a very interesting event which is called War and Peace. This will be a panel by and it's an event sponsored by the College of Arts and Humanities, and it's called War and Peace, a global tour of conflict from 1939 to today in 4 vignettes. And that won't be like just theories. They will be personal experience of people who went through war. If you look at the at the panelist, you'll see there is Dr. Peter Gavenda, who will share his child's experience during World War II. You know, he also wrote a book about it. So it's war from the child's perspective. There will be a very interesting analytical presentation of causes of conflict in the 21st century, which is interesting. We see more and more conflicts all over the world. Lieutenant Colonel Walter Lamas, who is professor of military science, will talk about logistics support during the 2007 U.S. forces surge in Iraq. So he will be speaking from his personal experience and perspective. And Dr. David Fisher, who spent a year in Ukraine 2 years ago, will be talking about Ukraine 2015, sovereign nation or Russian province. So it will be in the morning from 9:30, I think, let me look at that, from 9:30 to 10:30. So everybody is welcome. Everybody who is interested why in the 21st century we're still having conflict after conflict all over the world, I think should come and listen to this personal presentation. Then on Wednesday, this is our biggest events when we have our study abroad fair. We're presenting 3 summer programs. One is studying coral reefs in Belize. It's the 2nd year when Professor David Hicks will be taking students to Belize to study coral reefs. There is an interesting program, the first time that Dr. Cook, Department Chair of Communication, developed a program, qualitative research in communications in Spain. And Pamela Herring has been leading the program in Costa Rica for the 5th time. And it's in Hacienda Baru, a tropical reserve run by a gentleman from Texas who 20 years ago sold his farm or rancho rather in Texas and just took the initiative and established Hacienda Baru to preserve this really precious tropical forest. So our students go there and learn reading, writing, and appreciating nature in Costa Rica. So that'll be the 5th time that our students go there. It's a very popular one. On Thursday, the Department of Music will be hosting a very interesting event. It's the first time when we have an evening of Russian music. We have an exchange student from Russia, St. Petersburg, Paulina Golubkova, and she and her friend Jeshua, Madeline, and their friends will be presenting an evening of Russian music. They organized it. I think the program is going to be very exciting, but they not only will be playing, but talking about the ways Russian music developed and why is it so important. And on Friday, the last night of the International Education Week, there is a big event that is sponsored by the Office of Student Engagement when they will be showing, it's called International Movie Night, and they will be showing a movie, Wanted, which is an action thriller with Angelina Jolie and Morgan Freeman, directed by Timur Bekmambetov, which is a Kazakh director and producer, but he has been in Hollywood for, I think, for the last 7 or 8 years. And it's a very interesting movie, and before the movie we will be giving awards for our Capturing Cultures contest. So come and join us. It will be in the lawn of the Student Union, so it will be an exciting Friday International Movie Night.
Okay, well, thank you for joining us, Dr. Paroiatnikova.
Thank you for inviting me, and I also wanted to mention that there'll be food served at our event, so come and join the food as well.
Yeah, that sounds great. Okay, and to our audience, thank you for joining us. I'm Xavier Castañeda with UTB Radio.